So, you fucked up your brain scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube. Well, I'm glad that you've came to the right place. First step is acknowledging it. Let me tell you a story real quick. I was just like you a few years ago. I fucked up my brain, just being bored, having no purpose, not really enjoying life, just existing instead of living. I think that's very important. Existing versus living, knowing the difference between those two. So let me help you reset your brain to stop existing and start living. Because I get it, it's hard. Everything seems to be against you. The algorithm on social medias are made by millionaire, billionaire, Silicon Valley tech developers that want you fucking hooked by the balls. Step one, do everything, at least attempt everything after this video. If you just watch it and you do nothing about it, well, you're gonna come back in 6 months and you just wasted 6 months. Like you were eventually gonna do it. It was just a matter of time. You just wasted fucking 6 months versus the person who does it now. With that being said, number 2, delete all the bullshit on your phone. You're addicted to your phone. You've built habits around your phone. You can't be trusted around your phone. You have no willpower. You have no discipline. It's all shot. So what I want you to do, delete all the bullshit on your phone. Look at your screen time right now. Do it with me. Stop being a bitch. My daily average is, it says 1 hour, 37 minutes on my phone. Isn't that crazy? I don't know if you can see this shit. This is a beginner's guide, so I'm not gonna go super in depth. I just want you to put your foot in the door, do the baby steps. So delete all the bullshit on your phone. If you have Tinder and you're just whacking off, delete it. If you have Instagram, delete that shit too. All the apps, delete, 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 delete. If you have an iPad, okay, fine, put it on your iPad. That might help. That might be a first step. Or maybe go on your web browser, your laptop web browser, and manually search up Instagram or YouTube. Don't have the fucking app downloaded. Another thing is remove your rise to wake feature on your iPhone. Can you see this shit? There's a rise to wake feature in settings. Turn it off. Congratulations, you're one step closer. Another thing is turning off all unimportant bullshit notifications. I know your ass has like 1 million notifications from apps that you don't give a shit. When it says, do you want notifications from this app when you download a new app? Click no. Go through your settings and just manually turn off all of your notifications that don't fucking matter. Keep FaceTime, keep messages on, keep your email on. Okay, fine. But don't have fucking Clash of Clans or some bullshit thing on. Like, stop. Now, the step after that, I would like you to, whenever you're using your phone, there's a nice little feature here that is called Do Not Disturb. I usually have Do Not Disturb on because no notifications will be shown to you at all on your lock screen. It's amazing for productivity. Now, if you know all that, congratulations. Let's go into the next step, which is you have to write yourself a plan. You have to manually write yourself time by time, day by day, what you're going to do. You need to follow a structure. The only structure we know is from school. We are so dependent on that structure. It works because it's structure. You don't have structure. Just find some shit that you need to do, put them in the day, and try your best to follow that. Now, I just want to leave you with those tips as a beginner's guide. I don't want to overwhelm you because I want this to be realistic. If you guys like this video, let me know. I'll make a part 2. Please subscribe, join all the communities, check the links in the description. I want to help you out. I want to do this shit for real. And this is my final step, my final advice. Keep watching videos like this. If you're driving or if you're working out, instead of listening to music, listen to more self-development videos or podcasts like this. If you can just override your brain with these positive thoughts, it's like you're hardwiring your brain or brainwashing yourself to be influenced by these good people. You have to find them, maybe like George Janko or Hamza or Andrew Huber, Robert Greene. If this is the information that you're putting in your ears, you're gonna be more on that wavelength because you can't even identify, you can't even acknowledge or see the wavelength right now, which is what would this person do if he was in this situation? How do I be a productive individual? How do I make the best out of my day? How do I make myself level up? I wanna do great. Because you're just fogged. You just have brain fog and you're masked from all of this quick dopamine bullshit. Another tip I can give you as a bonus is to stop funding your bad habits. What do I mean by that? First, identify your bad habits: Netflix, porn subscription, Tinder Gold subscription, and stop funding your bad habits. Cancel those subscriptions. You probably forget to cancel them anyways. It's money out of your pocket. As I said in my other video, check that one out as well. A good book I can recommend to you is Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's a great habit book. I think you would really enjoy it. If you can't read it, if you don't have the attention span to read, check out an audiobook. And if you can't even do that, you don't even want it. Stop wasting my fucking time. Stop wasting your fucking time watching this video. Go jerk off again. Don't give a shit. I said that because you really have to want this shit. You can't just half want it, you know, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I understand that it's progression. Resetting your brain is progression. Don't expect yourself to go from bad habits to good habits, but you have to really push yourself. It's like when you're in the gym, you either commit or not. And it's also like progressive overload. You can't just go in the gym the first day, lift 225. You have to start off with the bar first. You have to start off small, because the goal with resetting your brain is getting 1% better every day. Write this down somewhere. Seek progression, not perfection. With that being said, you have to be all in your head. You can't just be, I'll just reset my brain tomorrow. Fuck you. You have to be like, I'm going to do the actionable steps he mentioned after this video, or I'm going to pause this video and do the actionable steps and follow along with the video. You have to want it. You can't just half-ass it. If you put in a mediocre amount of effort, what do you think you're going to get in return? If you put in mediocre effort, you will receive mediocre results. Do you really want that? Mediocre results is what got you here in the first place. So stop wasting your time, because it's eventually gonna happen. It's like taking off the Band-Aid. Do you wanna take it off slowly where it hurts, and in 6 months you're gonna watch this video again? Or are you just gonna pull it off and say, fuck, that hurt, but I pulled it off? And you're just gonna do this advice in this video. You're gonna take action. So seriously, take action, do it. Have the mindset of doing, and you will succeed. I don't mean to be overly aggressive or mean. If it seems like I'm being like that, I just want the best for you. And sometimes it takes just that brutal honesty, that just tough love to pierce whatever barriers it is to receive that message. I'm kind of explaining this concept to you as I would be to myself, to my younger self, to my brother, because I know this unorthodox kind of way of being brutally honest is what helps me realize it. I'm proud of you for taking these steps. With that being said, expect yourself to fail, but as long as you put in the effort and at least once a week you start doing the good habits, that's progression, because you can't just expect yourself to jump in and do 7 days a week good habits and resetting your brain. It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Have that mentality. You might do the bad habit, you might play video games all day, 4 days a week, but those 3 days you actually don't, and you do something productive. Well, that's progression. That's perfect. That's what we're seeking. We're not just seeking something instant. That's not how it works. Just like the gym analogy, you have to do the bar first, and you slowly build up. Maybe you skip a day at the gym. The next day you do the bar again. You skip 2 days, but you do a bar in 2.5. So please follow this advice. Implement this. It's gonna be good for you. Don't do it for me. Do it for you.